What's going on, guys? Bennie Charles, founder of the Teach Me Fisher Face Trading Community. Back with another inspirational video, another live stream. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are ready to possibly get in a trade today. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on for news today, which is absolutely nothing. All right, so we shouldn't have to worry about any unexpected happenings. All right, not to say that it won't happen, but shouldn't. Let's see where we want to go. Let's just do a review of our GJ trade. Okay, so I am still currently in this buy from August 4th right here. So still holding that long. I do have a stop loss nestled under this 4-hour what is that, demand area. All right, 4-hour demand area. Looking for this to go higher. But to you guys monthly, you can see where I have my take profit set. And let's see. Okay. So you guys see where I have my stop loss set. My take profit is actually here. And that was actually based off of a daily Fibonacci, I believe. It's based off of a daily Fibonacci, but we'll see. I mean, technically, this is in a downtrend. Okay. On the monthly, take a look at the weekly. I mean, overall, it is at the downtrend. When we take a look at these highs here, this push up failed to break this push so far. So technically, yes, we are still in a downtrend. Take a look at the daily, and of course, it's going to be the same thing. This high was not taken out. And a push up, push down, now another push up. Originally, my TP was here, so I'm just gonna trail the stop. I'm just gonna trail my stop, and you know, I may end up getting out after the trade goes here because I want to continue down, and let's see. What else do I want to tell you guys about this trade? That's pretty much it. We don't have any news coming out, so this probably normal volume. GJ is a pretty high volume pair that is traded. Let's switch you guys over to this little tool that I like to use. I don't know if anybody has ever showed you guys this in a stream. Let me show it to you. Alright. You can actually come over to investing.com and they have a Forex volatility calculator. And what I like to do is change the weeks to 52 because I just like to get a rough estimate of how moves every day over the past year, or has moved over the past year. If we take a look at GJ on average gets about 114, a little over 114 pips per day on average. The highest, let me see, you got pound New Zealand. I think that is the highest pair that gets the most, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Pound New Zealand gets the most. So you guys take a look at that. Some interesting things, developments. You guys know I was taking a look at, if you're looking at that, I was taking a look at the Euro USD. I was expecting for it to come up and fill these candle imbalances. It's 4 hour. Switch over to the 4 hours for you guys. To fill these 4 hour candle imbalances. And then also maybe coming up and tapping off of this supply area before continuing down or continuing up. Let me see what was the overall bias for euro. And we're pretty much in a downtrend right now. Let's see. A little bit in a downtrend. Currently in a downtrend, so again, I was expecting for that to come up before the coming down, but I did find this divergence right here, and possibly signaling that this pair is getting ready to go up. But you guys know you don't just trade divergence. The best way to trade divergence, guys, is to draw a trend line and wait for the trend line break. Alright, wait for a clear trend line break. Okay, that's just my recommendation on trading divergence. And for me, it would be a break and retest of some supply zones. I want to see some supply zones getting removed to let me know that the pair is going to be going up for a little while. USD JPY, we were just using that to take a look at see how the news reacted to the US pairs. Litecoin is normally something that I don't trade throughout the week. It's just a crypto, it's a low spread crypto that I like to look at. And you know, if I get the itch during the weekend, if I see a setup, CAD Swiss. This is a pair that I was expecting to go up. You guys can see where I have my Fibonacci drawn here, looking for a retest, but to go down. So before we get a 100% entry, who knows, it may go up a little further. We may have to wait to draw Fibonacci. Okay, could it be coming up to test this 4 hour long? Yeah, it could be, but we'll see. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look. Okay, USD CAD over there, pair to possibly trade. We've got that. I'll use something that we can definitely look at the US session until about 10:30ish. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Let me know that if you guys are new here. Let me know if you're new. But thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully we'll be able to find us some setups today. So GU is definitely one of my pairs that I like to trade. Here are my main pairs from Euro NZD on up. So dollar, S&P 500, gold, Litecoin, all of the not all, but the Forex, the pound crosses, and Euro I, Euro NZD. Just because these pairs, they move in excess of about 80 plus pips. Excuse me, 80 plus pips per day. You guys may be a little late. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry, guys. I thought that I switched over, but I was actually getting ready to refer you guys to what you see on the screen. Is volatility calculator that you can go to investing.com. I like to put in 52 weeks so I can get the average pip movement per day. And so that's how I came up with wanting to trade the pound pairs, because I was looking for pairs that was like 90 plus. Well, actually, originally I was looking for pairs that moved 100 plus pips per day. And yeah, that worked out for me. Look at gold, over 2,000 pips. But yeah, let's get switched back over to my MT4 chart. My bad. So this is actually what I was referring to. Yeah. So I'll tell you what. Let's just go down the list and see what we see. Let's jump down to the 4 hour. Okay. Currently still possibly still in this uptrend. We need this to break to be, let's see if we can get in for an uptrend. However, we are hitting the supply zone right here. We've hit it a few times. I don't know exactly how much this is going to hold, but yeah, we can possibly look for sell if we get a good sell signal. Kind of looks like the market has been turning around. You might can come here and see if this supply area gets taken out. See if this demand area gets taken out. See if that a good scalp. I don't know if that's not a good scalp whatsoever. Profit range of 1 pip. This one. Alright, so that 4 hour change there. So again, I'll be looking for sales on the dollar. S&P 500. See if we ever got a break on that 4 hour. No, I just did. So it's basically testing that upper 4 hour zone that was created yesterday. May get a slight pullback, but it just depends on the investors if people are going to take more buy positions on this, or if they're going to be pulling their profit. So I do know was that actually tested. It doesn't look like it was actually tested, but I know the S&P 500 doesn't always come back to retest its zones. and you kind of got to trade that in transition. So let's see. So it's been going up, of course. Unless the S&P 500 on average, you get a gain of 7 to 10%. So per year. So of course that's historically, of course, but of course we expect that to go up more. Like I say, you always want to buy the dips on this. I tried a few times just to kind of get into a buy, sell, and hold, but I always get googly eyed at the profit and just go ahead and get out of the trade. However, I do have some positions in the S&P 500 for my long-term investment account with M1 Finance, but as far as day trading it via the Forex broker, that is what I do. Right, so it looks like this is getting ready to pull back, but who knows? It may get a break. You may have to trade that in transition. Let's take a look at gold, and gold. So we have been in this corrective downtrend channel. Nice looking flag pattern. For me, this big wick kind of throws me off a little bit, but honestly, it came down to test the zone that we have here, and then these other smaller zones within that zone, and it pushed up so far, but really no real movement. Just kind of been going, still going down, but like in a sideways type manner. And you can block this and trade it, but I'll be looking for buys on gold, and then of course waiting for I would preferably like to wait for this doji zone to be broken and retested. At least that way, that gives us a profit range of about 320 pips on gold. And it's very possible that this wick could be filled soon. So I would take this 4-hour wick zone. I know we don't take wick zones, but these wicks are zones on smaller time frames. So if we drop down to the 1 hour, you guys can see that this is a 1 hour demand zone that's formed, but here on the 4 hour, this big long wick. So that's why I would consider wick zone. So yeah, let's go. And it looks like it's kind of bouncing off of that. Yeah, kind of got some signals here with my exhaustion squares, but yeah. You can always wait for a pullback. You can wait for Fibonacci pullback. You can wait for pullback to this demand area right here. So, however, whatever your preference is, you can combine them both. Something that I like to do. Alright, so you can see that we have 50, 61.8, and 78.6 lining up with that. So we did our index, we did our stock, we did our metal. I don't have oil on here. I normally do put oil on here. for our energy. Put in some candle imbalances. Let's see. Coming off of this demand area, so they're probably going to push back up before continuing down. So go ahead to the most recent swing. Let's see. Definitely see us coming back up to the 78.6. Definitely have candle imbalance on the daily. Possibly coming back up to the 78.6. Gotta clear this little supply area that was created here on the daily. But with current price where it is, got about 51 pips up into that zone, so very possible you can catch that, or that could be caught up. Probably won't be trading that. Alright, so that energy. Alright, TJ, I'm already in that trade, expecting that trade to continue up. We have had some pushing. Alright, so pushing up. This is a newer fib that I broke out, whereas the 4 that I put out yesterday. 4, I took that trade over here, so I'm going to drop down to show you guys the original. I want to say it was off of this fib. It was off of this fib, so Let me delete this to show you guys that original field that I had drawn out, and plus what I had drawn out on. So this is why I got in that trade. I dropped down to the 5. And waited for. I felt comfortable getting back in. This happened. I got in around this area right here. Oh shucks, I hate it when I do that. It was this area. I saw that it came down. Really wasn't comfortable getting in on that area, and I saw my engulfing here, didn't get in there, but as it started moving away, that's when I got in. But it was because I saw the 61.8 being rejected. And so this was the original fib that I had drawn out, and the one that you were seeing in my mobile videos. Now, to be honest with you, I should have been out of this trade because my TP4 did get hit. Which at one point I was up 157 pips. At some point, I think around TB3, I took like half, 50% off of the trade. And it was only at $1 lot size. I can show you guys. Let me just change it to previous week so you guys can see. Right here, I took the 50% off right here. So it was 52.95 if I took 50% off. So that means I took profit around 104 pips in the trade. We're currently up 117 pips from that. Not 17, 137 pips from that. So currently up 142 on that. So I'm just holding that. So I have it nestled under this 4 hour, which is not bad. I mean, this worst case scenario is going to come back and take me out for a $20 profit. So, I mean, whatever. What else? What else we going to talk about? It's going to be a while before we get some setups. What pairs do you guys want analyzed? And do you want to analyze on MT4 or do you want to analyze on trading view? Let me know. I like using MT4 because I can easily set my stop losses and take profits. It's just easier for trade management. I like to do it on the computer because then I can actually see how much stand to make, stand to lose type deal. I do like TradingView because of the tools and things of that nature. It makes it a little easier. Yeah, if you guys just let me know what pairs you want to take a look at, what you want to analyze. You can read the description where I talk about my trading style, which I call it the workflow trading method. Okay, and for me, it's just my concept of how the market flows and works. Right. When I first started out, I was heavy into indicators. I thought indicators were the end all be all. However, over my trading journey since 2017, I have learned to appreciate price action, more specifically market structure, and more specifically supply and demand. I really feel like this is how the market works. This is how the market flows. This is how life works. This is how life flows. Supply and demand. And so I studied supply and demand. I came up with my own twist, if you will, on getting into supply and demand. trades, whether that is to try to swing the trades, to scalp. It helps. Usually with scalping, I like to call it trading in transition. All right, and I don't mind showing you guys that. That's really just like your like what I like to call your you're trading your basis. All right, you're trading the basis. Hey guys, we are up to 3 likes. I appreciate you guys. Well, actually, we're up to 2 likes. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, I'm up to 1 like. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the one like. Hey, how you doing, RPY Noel? I'm just gonna call you Noel, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, my brother. Let me know if there are any pairs that you want to take a look at. I don't know how to be tagged. Alright, so let's see. Alright. 4 right here. It's really not a big buffer range. I wonder though, guys. Let me see. Let's see if we get any these little packages. Include the media impact. Yeah, that's what we get on impact. So 9 minutes, we may get a little bit of push. Pound pairs, pound Aussie. I mean, so we could take a look. Well, those times are different, so we won't get that much. But we could take a look at. There's no CAD, there's a USD CAD. Could move a bunch Forex going. Let's see what the consensus is. Consensus is negative. I think USD CAD going down anyway, I think. Let's see, what was my bias earlier this week for USD CAD? It's actually high. So, that's always good for me, guys, to see the consensus going against me. How you turn surviving as zones. Hey Luis, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for tuning back in. Man, it's kind of I mean, supply and demand zones. Let's supply and demand zones. I actually go over this in my course. An easy way for I guess for you guys to do it is you can look for like significant moves away from a particular area. So this would be considered a supply area. And I go a little bit more in detail in my mentorship program. I mean, you can do it based off of you have like your rally-based rallies, your drop-based drops, your rally-based drops, your drop-based rallies, and then people draw. They draw everything differently. So I mean, even from this point, you can see where there's a big sell-off here. So this is a 4-hour zone. But for me, I look back in time to see where the zone originated and how far the zone goes up. So that's how I determine it. But yeah, there's I mainly like to trade what I call institutional supply and demand zones. But like I said, I go over all that in my mentorship course. Hope that helps a little bit. But I mean, essentially, it's just price action and structure. 3 keys that I always quote unquote preach is market structure, market cycle, market manipulation, and being able to identify those 3 things, and knowing, being able to identify in the past and knowing when you're in it in the present helps. What is that? Is in 4 minutes? Well, guys, I'm sorry if my voice is a little raspy. I'm getting up. I need to go get some coffee or something. Some hot tea or warm water or something. I'm just thinking about Louise. figure out how I can okay, so just to get back to the supply and demand zones. I mean, essentially, again, it's you're looking for price moving from a price point. So again, you have this area right here, right? Price move from this price point. However, think about the price point. Oh, I don't want to do that because it's going to extend it out. Sorry. Think about the price point in area. So this area right here, okay? And so most people will tell you when you draw a supply to use the last candle before it dropped. In this instance, yes, it works because the zone of this candle, which is a price point in itself, this zone is the highest that was in this area. However, I like to come back even further in time and take a look at this candle. Why? Because this candle, the zone price point is higher than that, so that actually creates my zone. Now, when you look further back, you have another setup here that this setup tapped into. And so, I would, on this 4-hour chart, I would set this up. Now, keep in mind that price doesn't necessarily have to come all the way back here, but it normally, when you have stacks like this, it normally will come back to the furthest zone in the stack. That's what you kind of want to go off of. But you can still see where this zone right here has been respected here. It came up, pretty close to this zone, shot back down. Came back up pretty close to this zone and shot back down. Okay. And in doing so, other zones are created. So here's a zone that was created. Price came back up to this zone and shot back down. Price came up to this zone and it kind of pushed back down, gave us a little bit of a consolidation. So that's why with GJ, I'm hoping that my stop loss is pretty much in a spot to where that next wave down would possibly just tap this 4-hour zone and continue back up to at least the original, my original target, which was this top zone portion right here. Yes, Luis, I go over all of that in my the $50 membership. And I'm actually considering. I'm considering a lot, guys. I haven't really touched it. To be honest with you guys, I don't think I had a mentee in a few months. So I'm thinking about doing something different. I'm thinking about just releasing everything, just kind of like how I did here recently. I just kind of released everything on YouTube. Here's the thing about what I have set up on the website. So for the most part, everything that's, I would say 99% of everything that's in there is on my YouTube channel, like in my beginner, intermediate, and advanced playlist. And it's just a collection of Forex strategies that I used on my road to becoming profitable in trading. Okay. And then I have my signature trading method, which is my supply and demand. That's pretty much it. So, and I'm currently offering like, you know, Sunday market forecast. But like I said, I haven't done it in a few months, because people really don't sign up like that. But it is something that I'm offering. But I'm actually thinking about just with my Facebook group, my private Facebook group, opening that up, letting that be public, letting as many people join that wants to join, just to be able to create a community of traders, and just offer like one-on-one mentorship, because it was kind of a thing for me, to set up this program to help traders, but also to make money. But I make money outside of Forex, so my mentality is kind of changing, and just kind of want to offer like free stuff. But I don't know. I'm kind of rambling on. I'm sorry. But this media impact news, it hardly ever does anything. That's why I normally don't even include it. At one point, I was called Trading. Here, let me switch over to you guys. I was working on a website called Trading with Friends, but I don't even know. I can't even remember if I just let the domain name go or what. So if I did let the domain go and you guys see it pop up, so that I came up with the idea. Luis is asking, how can we? Yeah, man. Just let me know. You can email me at the teachmetofishfx info@teachmetofishfx.com or teachmetofishfx@gmail.com. I need to get a battery for my keyboard. My Bluetooth keyboard. Just email me and we can set some things up, because I think I have my Stripe. I think I have my payment method disabled on the website, but we can definitely just email me at any one of those email addresses. Hey guys, give me one quick second. Let me try to get a charging cable for this Bluetooth keyboard.
There's something I would like to know. Are you really?
Let's switch this over. Let's throw this up. Alright, so I'm coming right back. Let me just grab the charging cable. Be right back.
just a legend. Just a story. A story to scare little kids. But
Alright guys, I'm back. Alright. Yeah, that would be cool, Luis, man. That's no problem. Like I said, I haven't done it in a while, and so I kind of just like stopped worrying about it. But yeah, I've just been contemplating on just kind of switching that. That's all. Just switching kind of got some new life development, so just trying to figure out what would be best. One that I'm mentor in the future. But yeah, just send me an email, man, and we'll converse and get everything set up. Alright, my apologies guys, I have a little bit of a delay, so I'm using my backup computer, but yeah, alright, let's get back into this to see what we're looking at. We're trying to set up 3D one. And the one-on-ones are not actually included in the $50. So the $50 basically gives you access to the signature supply and institutional supply and demand trading videos, as well as the weekly forecast and the Facebook group. and also trade alerts. That's currently how it's set up right now. And so what I'm thinking about doing again is just doing everything for free and just doing like the one-on-one. So usually on Sundays around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I was doing the market forecast. I'm thinking about just releasing a weekly market forecast on YouTube for all the subs anyone will come across, and they will be based off of supply and demand. But again, I have a particular way that I trade supply and demand, and I only trade institutional supply and demand because those are the supply and demand areas that typically work for me. And so there's another component that I add into it. I'm thinking about just doing that forecast and just keeping that for the mentees as far as the actual like intricate way that I trade. I think that's how everyone else does it. So, but yeah, I'm not a guru or anything like that. I mainly right now I'm putting my money into my stock portfolio, and that'd be something that I want to bring to the channel as well. I was kind of doing it a little bit towards the end of the middle part of last year with my Robinhood and M1 Finance account, but I think I'm going to talk about that a little bit more on the channel as well. Another thing I was looking at, I don't know if I made the video for this, but a few weeks ago, I was trading the pound. Yes. Let's see if I can put the email in chat. I'll just do the Gmail. It's also on my website as well. But you can hit me there. You can hit me info. You can hit me at either one of those. Info just goes to my Gmail. It just makes it easier to manage those emails. But guys, I was in this because what was I looking at? It was this. I think it was this song right here. I was looking at waiting for price to. I was in this trade though, guys, but I was in this all consolidation, so I ended up like getting out. But look at this move. Look at this move on pound and I think it's gonna come up to test this area right here. I think it's gonna come up to test this area. I was so hard like, oh man, I can't believe I got out the trade. But it is what it is, right? It is long. out here, guys. I'm just kind of throwing some stuff here on there. Some stuff that I can talk about though, because this is pretty much shared on YouTube all over. When you trade like supply and demand, like let's say, and supply and demand is found on every time frame. Like it doesn't matter. You can scout with supply and demand, like pound yen. Pound yen is an excellent pair to trade during the London session. Okay, London session goes from about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10:30. I want to say 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's a good pair to trade. You see a lot of these guys trading it because one country is asleep while the other country is awake, and you get, you normally get those one-sided pushes, right? USD CAD sometimes is good, like while like trading the news. If let's say if the USD and the CAD has news coming out at the same time, that's a good pair to trade during the US session. Excuse me, I'm sorry. During the US session, because 9 times out of 10, one news is going to be positive, the other one's going to be negative. You're going to get your moves. But anyway, you can, like, it's found, like, you can, supply and demand is found. And so, on any time frame. And so, say for instance, let's see, say for instance, like here. We're on the 4 hour right now, but price came out and it came into the supply area. But on its way down into the supply area, it created other supply areas. And so you could wait for this supply area to be broken before getting into the trade. So essentially, the supply area would have been, for me, at the top here, this wick supply on this bearish candle. So once this candle closed, you could have got in for a buy here, just on the safe side. Some people they place what's called set and forget, and so what they would basically do is say, oh, this is a demand area, so what I'm going to do is set a buy limit. Set a buy limit on the edge of this zone right here. And when I set that up, I'm going to set a stop loss somewhere below the below the outer side of that zone, so like 81,896. 81,896. Oh darn. So let's just modify that. And so okay. So some people will do this. Right? That's called a set and forget. You have your zone, and the expectancy is this is demand zone, and if it's a good demand zone, price is going to come here, tap this, trigger your intent, and go up. It doesn't always just come tap and trigger you to go up, and so that's why people will put stop loss on the other side of the zone. But that's a 342 pip stop loss. So what you would want to do is wait for it to tap in. Step one, and then step two, you want to wait for a supply to be taken out before you get into the trade. Now there's more, a little bit more to it, but I can't share that with you. That's all over YouTube. So that's called like a set and forget. All right, and then some people won't do a set. Some people will set an alert for when price comes back to the zone, and then they get on the chart, and then they're waiting for it to take place, or they may come in and say, they may call them event breaks, right? Let's say here, I come in here, right? This would be considered like an event break, right? Or, like I showed you guys, let's grab this. This supply zone, right, will be considered an event break. And so they'll set a buy stop on the other side of this and get triggered in that way, because they're waiting for the supply to be broken, because it was the last supply area coming down into the zone. But that's just like basic, supply and demand trading. But like I said, I like to trade institutional supply and demand. We caught a crazy trade on gold a couple weeks ago. Still that Forex downtrend. It may not come all the way to the edge. It's going to go up. So we have the 4 hours. We're just looking at the 4 hours. No 4 hour divergence. No 1 hour divergence. Can I adjust it? I actually addressed that, man. It's just my voice, my guy. So I appreciate you for bringing that up. Yeah. And some of you guys let's see. We already have this set up. We're going to enter this GJ trade though. We set up. I think I did. No, that's no problem, man. You did do anything. It was just just my authentic response. Sorry. Just whenever, man. Born to do it, man. I like her name. Yeah, just whenever. I don't know. I've been going since 7:45, so I kind of like to stick around to the opening bell, just to kind of see how the S&P 500 jumped off and Amazon as well. But yeah, just kind of here to interact and to answer some trading questions as best as I can. I'm keeping an eye on gold here. That's a 30 pip range, so I might think maybe they can do something with. Let me make sure I was remembering. You do have divergence right here, guys. Yeah. On a 15 minute. Told you guys the best way to trade divergence earlier. So wait for a trend line break. Doesn't mean it's gonna go right away, but okay, Luis, that sounds good, man. I will be sure to get back with you in that email. Thank you so much, man, for just the consideration. I think it'll benefit you. Is there a particular trade you guys want me to possibly take a look at and give my opinion? And just keep in mind it's just an opinion. No, sorry. On the what is the 5 minute doing? Downtrend, right? So we're in this this demand area, so of course you're expecting buys. You saw buys coming in. Alright, drop down. What do? We bought up. Drop down to this demand area. We bought up, kind of ranging, hovering over this demand area. Kind of, you can box price in right here and see. I got this triangle right here. Wait for price to break out of the triangle, but I'm more of a horizontal trader. Supply and demand, so I like to set up my supply and demand zones. Like I said, they can be found on any time frame. Others see support and resistance, but I have found that the market doesn't necessarily turn on a dime, if you will. One of my pet peeves is seeing a candle develop like that so early. So this is a 15-minute time frame, so 15-minute candle. We've got a little over 10 minutes left on the candle, but man, look at this volume. But again, this is gold, so it's to be expected. I mean, we see high volume candles all over the chart. It's gold. That's what gold is. What's my spread on gold? You guys don't have any pairs you would get? What pairs you guys are trading right now? What pairs are you interested in trading right now? Just curious to know. We got 2 likes on the stream. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out, for liking it. If you like it. If you don't like it, then feel free to hit that dislike button, but make sure you do it twice. Hit that dislike button twice to really let me know how much you dislike the stream. This recent push. Oh my goodness, guys. There is a charge on this keyboard. That's quite interesting. Guys, I'm probably like the only streamer who takes trades on MT4. Like, granted, I love trading you because of the tools and things of that nature, the layout. But I like to be able to manually manage my trade and I do it on the phone. I don't care about you guys see, my account size. Sometimes, I've had videos where I had, a few thousand. In there I had videos where I had $50. I don't care. I mean, my trading is my trading. I put it into my account. I put it into my account. But it's just so much easier. Just so much easier to trade like that. Luis asks what you got on EV. I talked about this 4-hour divergence right here on EU. We are in a demand zone, and I was expecting yesterday. This is an analysis from yesterday. I usually use the purple rectangles for candle imbalance. So I was and am expecting buys to at least fill these candle imbalances and come back up to at least test this this supply zone at this 50% entry, which is so yeah, it's this supply zone in between this entry here. All right, on my Fibonacci. Can't remember what was my overall bias. I think my overall bias. We're in this corrective uptrend move, but this high has not been broken, so technically we're still in the downtrend. Let's go to the weekly. You can see we're in the downtrend. Technically we're still in the downtrend. We've had this downward push, and now we need a push or a wave to come back up to test that. So that's why I'm looking for buys, but obviously we're getting to the end of this zone, so it's very possible we're in this zone with it, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm looking for buys, but that is a counter trend trade, of course, because like I said, overall we're still in the downtrend because this high was not broken yet. So the current outlook again is to possibly look for a pullback. Currently right now, the 78.6 we have was on here. Even the one, it can come back and give us a 100%. All right, with the Fibonacci, creating a double top. That's basically what a 100% Fibonacci entry is. It's basically a double top. So it doesn't mean that if it gets to 100%, I know you guys may have heard this a lot with YouTube videos saying that, hey, if it gets to the 100%, the market is going to go in the other direction. No, you can still get your reversal. It goes up, you double tops and you double bottoms. So, I'm just kind of looking to take that counter trade. Like I said, we're probably looking at the daily, we may come all the way up here. We could get a pin through the 61.8. We could get a close through it and then come back down. We could get a pin through the 78.6. But that would be my thought coming back up to this supply area right here in daily. But of course, the market has been it's been going down. Okay. We definitely have divergence here. We have divergence. We have divergence even on the daily. We have divergence. So definitely think this market will turn around. Will it break this demand area and test this demand area and turn around, or will this daily demand hold and then go? But that's my thought. It's going down. Me personally looking to take a trade back up, right? And I think overall we can come back up to 78.6 on the daily. But again, I was looking for something like this to get in, 4-hour, demand, maybe drop down to 1 hour and, wait for a supply to be broken and retest it and then get in. Again, that's just to catch, some pips on this counter trend. Because again, overall, we're technically still in the downtrend. Right, this high that's not been broken. Came pretty close, but it shot down past all of this. That's on the 1 hour. But let's see. This high was not broken. Okay, this one was a little fake out. Was it even broken? Not really, because let's do this. Some things you want to look at is how it came up with one candle, came back down the other candle. So technically, if you go on the weekly, it's going to be a wick. All right, on the daily, you have 1 day to close above it, and then immediately the next day it close below it. So giving us a rejection, a little fake out like that, and continuing down. But yeah, on EU, EU. Trying to catch that kind of trend going back up, but just kind of waiting on signs. Based on the 4 hour, this would be perfect. Waiting for maybe this 4 hour supply to be broken and be tested, because you have profit range of nothing but clear candles for about 49 pips, right? So that would be good. Plus, we have candle imbalances that need to be filled. So what's today? Tuesday. We could stall out right here for the rest of the day and maybe wait for mid reversal tomorrow on Wednesday. I'm kind of talking market makers method now. Yeah, go through it. If you go through my channel, I talk about all that, guys. It's just the evolution of my trading. But you talking, mid reversal Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It could happen today. My exhaust candles have been here since yesterday, really not giving us a sign to go up, but we do have that divergence. We had that divergence. Let's see. Yeah. So really looking at this now, we kind of got it going down. We got this one going down. But yeah, I mean, technically, if you get, if it doesn't go down any further and you get a break and retest of this zone right here, you can take it up, and get the candle imbalances filled at least, and catch those pips. But definitely overall, EU is currently in a downtrend. But like I said, I would be looking for this counter trend. Catch EU. What do you think about EU? I think we talked about EU yesterday, didn't we? I think you said we both agreed that it was pushing down just to turn around and push up. If I'm not mistaken, I think you had pretty much the same analysis on EU. And hey, maybe we're both right. Sometimes things just take time, especially on a pair like EU. 10 minutes before the opening bell. What is gold going to do? That'll be an awesome, crazy wick fill, alright? Right here we'll go. $435 cup wick fill. That'd be crazy, also. Where's my bait? And guys, I don't know if you noticed or not, but another thing you can do with these US cross pairs, take a look at your dollar index. We caught this crazy sale. I got out early on it last week or the week before last on DXY, but take a look at your Dixie. All right, analyze your Dixie. Determine, this is the dollar index. So 9 times out of 10, those pairs that are crossed with or paired with the US dollar will perform in reflection of how the DXY is performing. All right, so currently we're in a downtrend. All right, we've had a high here that hasn't been broken. This high hasn't been broken. All right, lower lows. Now we did have a higher high off of this, higher low. So yeah, we were in a brief uptrend to test this zone, and we pushed off of it. Now, again, we're technically a downtrend. I wouldn't consider us in an uptrend until this, a true uptrend, until this high here was broken, which is a demand area, right? So, currently it is in a downtrend. We're getting a wave up, so that's probably why we see that push going down on gold. All right, remember I forgot what they call the first symbol and last symbol, but our trailing symbol is the US, so it's going to go in favor. So the trailing symbol, when the market goes in favor of it, that pair goes down. So the dollar has been performing, all right, going up. Take a look at gold, and you can see that it has been going in favor of the US. So it's been going down. So it's very much possible we may get a break of this 4-hour zone, right? And we may get this wick fill, or portion of it. So, and then that goes back to EU. That's why that pushed down, because why? The dollar has been quite bullish. All right, but it's right now it's considered a bullish wave or correction in a downtrend. All right, so and we've had that for quite some time. And the other week I caught this tap coming down, and I got out maybe about halfway right here, so I kind of got scared. Yeah. So, and it's currently, testing the top of this daily zone right now. We're like 12 pips away from that high, where that high be expected. Who knows? Right? Just kind of gotta wait and see. I think it's gonna go down. You see, we got 34 minutes on this 1-hour candle. It's currently forming a doji, right? Showing not exactly signs of exhaustion, but signs of indecision. Stakeholders, the countries, the hedge funds, whoever the big players deciding, hey, do we want to go ahead and take profit now? Do they have sell orders right here that they want to go ahead? Is there enough sell orders to go ahead and push this market down? Right here. That's what I would be looking for. A sell in this area. Obviously, looking for demand to be taken out. You can draw a trend line, wait for that trend line to be broken and be tested, or you can wait for it to be broken and get in on the impulse. You can wait for it to be broken and be tested and get in on the retest of this trend line, or on the retest of a Fibonacci. You guys know I love my Fibonacci. I love pairing that with my supply and demand. However, but currently the downtrend on the dollar. So any pair that is paired with the US is currently performing. It should be going up in favor, right? We'll put it like on the 1-hour chart. Look at that. USD CAD has been going up in favor of the US dollar. Euro USD was put on the 1-hour. Has been going down in favor of the dollar. USD JPY 1-hour has gone up in favor of the dollar. So a lot of people like that Dixie though. Gold, put on the 1 hour. As we're doing this whole thing, put up, the overall has been going down in favor of the dollar. So yeah, it's just a little, you guys probably already knew that, but if not, then you heard it here first. That's why a lot of times you'll see my dollar index be the first thing here, because I'm analyzing that first. So yeah, this will be a pretty good trade, And we do have like a daily demand here that has not been tested. This one is pretty much been tested, but we do have a daily demand here that has not been tested. So you're talking potential, if it turned around like right this minute, you're talking a potential 72 pips on the Dixie. But yeah, we just, you just kind of got to wait around and react to the market. I used to say that a lot in my videos, but we don't try to necessarily predict where the market is going to go, but we react to the market. Right. Let's see, we've got about 30 seconds on the opening bell. Let's jump over to the S&P 500 and see how the opening bell works out for us. It's not Amazon over here as well. Let's just see how they perform. S&P 500. Amazon. Let's see how they perform on this opening bell. I'm going to take a quick break here in a second. I just want to see how this opening bell. Look at S&P 500 cheating down right now. Not much movement right out the gate, but let's see. It opened up here. We're talking 174 points. We still have a 51 point deficit, and I was just putting out another. This Amazon is not going to come online until about 10. Alright guys, I will be right back. Let me take a quick break. Right back. Alright guys, I'm back. You guys been keeping watch on those charts for me. So what is gold doing since the market open? Oh, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong if we get this 4-hour break. The bad break. Oh, excuse me. Born to do it. You still with me, my man? Luis, you still with me? Guys, I'm sorry, I'm back. My wife needed me. It looks like I missed this goal. Breaking out. Let's see. We're gonna break down. See if we come back and retest this 4 hour or retest this 5 minute, or we may actually just create a candle imbalance, a 5 minute candle imbalance, and keep going there. Hey, I see Luis responded. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you for sticking in. I know it'll be boring sometimes just looking at these charts, and I may not be the most interesting host, but I'm knowledgeable. It's a good thing, but may not be the most colorful. But anyway. Let me make sure I can mute my mic. Yeah. Got a lot of junk over here. That would not be easy to scout. I'll probably keep pushing it down. Let's see if I'm managing. Again, these big candles, man, these high volume candles. Probably shooting to go ahead and start filling these this gap here. Amazon's gonna fill the gaps. Typically, they're gonna get these gaps. See, they fill the gaps. Amazon is good for that. Hey, thanks so much, Luis, man. I appreciate that. I think the key again is just hold on a second, guys. Let me take care of something really quick. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Click again and refresh here. Gold would probably push down to fill that 4-hour wick, but we just on a 5-minute, we just got all of this traffic, like, or congestion, like right here. So it may take its time. I'm kind of hesitant on getting in. They had a break. They have a retest. Really no setup for an engulfing. You guys know I love my engulfing. And then here was an engulfing to break out, but that was just a break out. We had 4 hours on. It may be okay. I won't take a $5 scalp on gold. How about that? About like $1. No, let's go 50. Let's go 50 cent scalp. Back on gold, I don't think it's going to go down. Just my quick thoughts. I don't think it's going to go down immediately right now. I think we're going to get a corrective wave going up, kind of like how we had this push down here. Corrective wave going up, push, and before it finally pushed down. So corrective wave going up, push down. And this is on the 1 minute, so possibly get a corrective wave going up here, or pushing down. We gotta get a corrective wave. We do have divergence here on the 1 minute. Price going down here, price going up. So it's like divergence. Usually the RSI is what wins, so we will want to wait for that price to go up. If you're trying to trade divergence, if you're trying to scalp off of divergence, then of course I always say try to get a trend line, trade the break of that, or you can trade the break of the most recent zone being created. The market still does what the market does. We can have all this knowledge about divergence and supply, price action, but the market is the market. The market is driven by people's impulses and emotions, and what they consider to be their fundamentals. So, but from the look at the technicals, it looks like we need that. We're gonna have like that push going up. We could always take probably this most recent swing here. Maybe price will come up to here, to this zone right here, and give us like a 61.8 entry, or maybe, I don't think it'll give us a 78. I mean, we may get a 78 if we, retest this zone up here, but it's kind of reacting to the 38.2 entry right here. Right now, let's see. We just got an engulfing candle, right? Big bullish engulfing candle, taking out 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. All right, so yeah, this will definitely push up for us. Well, I'm thinking it will push up for us before continuing down. That may be the push up, but we had a lot of volume coming in. Kind of had a drop base rally right here. If we get a rally base, got it. Push us up. Gives our entry. Remember the Dixie has been performing for us. Bullish. Still waiting on that thing to turn around. Just gonna turn around. Retest here. Go with that most recent. Get a 1 minute entry. Focus the wave on me. 50% entry on that. That way. Looks like it was 100% on this wave. And I tell you guys, that double top, just because it goes up to 100% doesn't mean it's going to keep going. That's how double tops and double bottoms are formed. Now we have this particular wave right here. This one did not take this out, so we stick with this wave. Yeah, 38.2. Reaction off this zone right here. Love to see like a 61.8 or 78.6. And we did get that wick right there. Alright, it's 10 o'clock. Maybe we'll go out to 10:30. Let's take a quick look at Amazon real quick. Get that push going up. Get that imbalance here. S&P 500. It really didn't do anything. I don't think so.
Master. Yes, Ethel. There is something I would like to know.
Let's take the gold. Wow, we are getting a 38.2 projection. We got a pin through that. Pretty much got a bearish engulfing. So I would love to see a 61.8 or 70.6 entry. Preferably the 61.8 because we do have a 1 minute supply right here. And so that was still that the bears are still in control. That would be ideal for me. Or even a 100% rejection. Let's see. And if we wanted to be lazy, we could wait for an exhaustion square to pop up and wait for an entry signal based off of that. But yeah, all that works, right? Yeah, I need to find me a coder who can take my exhaustion squares and put some alerts on them. And, then that way, we could set up a virtual server and people can, take signals off of that at their own, during their own timing. That'd be pretty cool. I haven't shown my workflow trading system in a while. Let me see if I have that template on here. Let's see if I got that template. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking? But is this the same one? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. So all these things mean something. What is it? Let's see, let me go and I think I did different version. This one here is old. Let me jump back over to go over there. Oh, looks like we are getting that 38.2. This was tested. This one was tested. Still would love to get like a 61.8 or a 61.6. Just wait and see what this is gonna do on Google. It's 10 o'clock, see if we can get anything before we head out of here. Still wanna post for this one. Maybe on my other computer. So this is the version before I added in the columns. So do I have a sauce on here? No, I don't have a sauce on here. Yeah, so this is the one where I would have gone off of here. Yeah, I'll put this one. Yeah, this is the one where I went off of this one. You guys have to just check the older videos for that. This thing worked. This thing brought me quite a bit of money in the past. Just kind of got, as you develop as a trader, you get tired of the clutter. That's why me myself, I don't trade it, but definitely it helps some beginners just to kind of identify what's going on in the market. So I don't see any true, just kind of looking back over this past price action, I really don't see any true price action where, I would have wanted to get in maybe here if I was taking like an impulse, but definitely could have, got in and just seeing that this was being tested. Let's reject it. 41 pips if I would have taken that. I'll take that. Should have took it. I think we're gonna get that pull. I think we're gonna get that pull back. See if we get one before 10:30, guys. When we were, let's see, where did we have it at? We had it we had 1, 2, 3 rejections on 38.2. People don't like those kind of choppy. This area because, yeah, choppy. This area, there's no cold traffic until you get down here, which, nice and good. Work away. See if we can get a good entry. Definitely don't want FOMO. Like, so. Just kind of consolidate in here. Sure, we definitely got a counter trend entry right here. What it gonna I'm gonna get anything to be able to get in this trade. Kind of kicking myself. Kind of wish I would have been in the mindset of doing the impulse entry, but it's all good. It is what it is. It is what it is. I must be in check on that. Go. Still have the $10. I think you tell me that the music was so loud. My apologies. Turn it down some. This was that 5-inch right here. I'll let it pass this 5-inch time. Wait next time. Guess we should get in 61 or 78.6 right here. I feel like it's a bad time to take that, but man, I got a pin at 61.8. Tested this supply zone right here. See how it turns out. Let's see, 417 points. Let's see. So we're looking at what? TP. I can hardly see it. I can't really see it. GP3. 1-to-1. This is definitely a bad time to take that trade, but in my opinion, not the most favorable time. Let's see. Give me 1 second for that. The time to that trade. You know. 50% adjustment. That's probably just manipulation. Let's see. Just about got the week. I mean, the candle imbalance field on that. Now you want to give us our corrective wave. Let's see. We're gonna do a 14 pip trim stop. We'll see. Probably gonna get stopped out because we're probably getting our corrective move now. So open it up so we can see it. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I have to take this phone call. All right, guys, I am on a quick phone call real quick. I just lost out of that gold trade. Should have waited, but I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Yeah, should have waited, right? Should have waited on gold. I should have waited. Should have waited. So, but yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you don't follow your game plan. Damn, what happened? We've got our divergence, right? We got our trend line. Should have waited, right? Damn, you go in for the buy. Again, I think this thing is going to continue to go down. My GJ trade, I was up in about $70 or so, but I lost what, $8.85 trying to sell gold at the wrong time. Possible. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys, on that note. Born to do it. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Hopefully, maybe I'll throw a windscreen on this mic, and maybe that will make everything sound better. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Luis. I'm gonna get back with you once I get everything set up, reset up, and structure. I'm gonna get back with you probably within the next day or so, and see if you want to continue with the mentorship. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys. It's a little past 10:30. It's time for me to go and be with the family. If you have not done so yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so yet, thumbs up the video. If you dislike the video, hit that thumbs down button 2 times. That really let me know how much you dislike the stream. With everything else, guys, always remember, if you stay in God, you will stay in control. And until next time, happy pip fishing, my friends. Bye-bye.